What's up everyone, thanks for coming back for another react video. So this time we're going to be watching another video from the Nuke's Top 5 channel, although this time it's actually a top 10. So it's real ghosts caught on camera, top 10 scary videos. And actually I appreciate him putting the question mark in this time, just because, you know, the last video didn't seem like there was much definitive proof that what we were seeing was necessarily real. So, you know, hopefully this one's going to be a little bit better though. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. And so if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's hope this one's a little more scary than the last one.
The top 10 ghosts caught on camera. Ding in the road. The Chipali toll road in West Java, Indonesia is known for two things: frequent traffic accidents and reports of strange supernatural sightings along the roadway.
I hope this isn't the same one that was in the last video, where it was like the hitchhiker on the side of the road.
This bizarre dashcam footage almost captures both.
Yeah, because that one just didn't seem that real. Oh, what the? Okay, hold on. What?
The video, which was
slow that
recorded
down.
just after midnight, is bizarre enough even at normal
Okay,
speed.
hold on.
But slowed
Can you
down,
do a freeze frame?
it becomes downright terrifying. Some strange misshapen thing appears to be simply standing in the middle.
Okay, I'm pausing that right there. Okay, and people are swerving out the way. Oh my gosh, people are swerving like away from it too. So it's like more people saw it, but like, again, how do you know that's not just a person, a crazy person like in the middle of the street? I don't know. Again, like, unless someone pulled over, got out and looked and it's like, oh, now there's no one there. And there's, yeah. Again, there's just not definitive proof that that's like a ghost or anything like that.
Locals believe this to be a ghost caught on camera. But what do you think?
Again, could be a real person.
The Silmar Ghost. Parent Anna Diano was attending a high school football game at Silmar High School in Los Angeles, California.
Ooh.
She was recording her daughter Mariella
Hello.
doing a cheerleading routine when she caught this strange footage.
Ooh, I see that.
Students
Okay,
at
yeah,
the
that
school
one's...
have started to refer to the footage as the Silmar Ghost.
What do you think?
It don't look Photoshop, it looks...
Yeah, that's why I said, ooh, LA, because I know that there's some creepy stuff up there. Like, at least from what I've heard. Again, me being a skeptic, I don't necessarily believe that, but from what I've heard from people who actually, like, believe in ghosts, some friends actually try to, like, hunt ghosts and stuff like that, too. Like, I know that LA is kind of a hot spot for that, but... I don't know. This one just looks absolutely crazy. Like, unless it is photoshopped in some way, but that just seems very difficult to Photoshop. I'm just surprised like no one would have seen that in person.
As real can be.
CBS 2 News in Los Angeles asked Anna's daughter if the cell footage had been edited.
She doesn't even know how to work her phone, so no.
So is
That's
this
fair.
a bizarre phone glitch or a ghost caught on camera? You decide. The Ghost of Carmel.
Okay, yeah, that one I can't explain. All right, that's, again, unless there is a good editing job and they're just playing it off like they, you know, like they don't know how to do that. I don't know. I really don't know. Still a skeptic here. Still a skeptic, but
hello, and welcome
it's a
to
little
Ghost
more
of Carmel,
believable.
Maine.
In a previous video about ghosts and shadow people, I
Oh,
talked
it's
about
this
Kit
one,
Burris
again.
and his channel, The Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Ghosts of Carmel.
Yeah, hey, let's plug that YouTube channel.
A man named Kit says that he began to experience strange occurrences after moving into his house in Carmel, Maine. He found that his house had once been owned by an undertaker, and that the residence served as a funeral home from the years 1906 to 1919.
Okay, it's a little
He
creepy.
claims that his house is very supernaturally active, and is haunted by multiple ghosts and strange beings.
Well,
So out of focus.
Okay, there he is, in the window again.
Okay. Okay, okay. But again, there are ways to kind of make that happen, though, you know? Again, I don't think that's really, like, that definitive. I mean, show me that there's not, like, a string attached to it or something, you know? Couldn't find anything.
All right, come out of here.
Now, if you're wondering why Kent's reaction is so casual in a situation that would absolutely horrify most of us, well,
yeah.
He says he's had hundreds of these bizarre encounters while living in his haunted home.
Okay, look, okay, that's no way. Okay, because, come on. Like, I still flinch, like, at like, my brother, I love my brother very much, and he's going to be the one editing this, so I know that he's going to definitely probably leave this in. But, you know, being an older brother, like, he would do things to try to make me flinch all the time. And I am 32 years old now. He is almost 36. And still, anytime I'm around him, I will still flinch if he, like, lifts his arm up too quickly or anything like that. And so, like, I don't care if you've been through hundreds of, like, situations with ghosts in your haunted house and everything like that. Like, I would still freak out. I would flinch. I would jump back. I would, you know, I would scream or something like that. Like, I wouldn't just sit there and just film it and be like, oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Something just got thrown. Like, come on. That just doesn't seem believable at all. Unless you have nerves of steel.
Say something or do something. Oh, my God.
See, okay. And I understand that's different because it's a shadow,
all
you
of
know.
Kent's ghost investigations and more of his terrifying paranormal footage, I highly recommend checking out his YouTube
Gotta
channel.
plug it one more
Ghosts
time,
of
huh?
Carmel, Maine. The Night Visitor. Twitter user Cheyenne
The Night
Rachel
Visitor.
posted that her dad claimed that when he slept at night, he felt like something was messing with his sheets, and that he sometimes got the eerie
Okay, now that one
impression
wasn't
that someone
plugging it.
was
You're just-
sitting on his bed.
Just letting him know where he got
Set
it
up a
from.
camera to record overnight, and this is what he caught.
Oh, boy. Wait.
It actually looks like
Hold on.
someone sits up in the bed and then just kind of sinks down into the sheets.
What?
But is it just the bed covers moving in a bizarre way? Or something paranormal? And why does this look like a head that just seems to disappear? Exploring
Okay,
the-
hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I want to go back one more time. Yes, I'm still a skeptic, damn it. But still, that's hard to explain. I can't... I don't know what to say to that. Just one more time.
It actually
As it
looks
goes
like
up.
someone sits up in the bed and then just kind of sinks down into the sheets. But is it just the bed covers moving in a bizarre way? Or something paranormal? And why does this look like a head that just seems to disappear?
I don't know. That's really confusing. Because it looks like it like moves away once the guy
Exploration channel.
in bed is like starting to move too. Like that doesn't. I don't know. That's just so weird to me.
Exploring with Mikhail, they explore the old abandoned South Carolina mental asylum. Built in 1820,
Okay, that's creepy.
this building was one of the first mental hospitals in the U.S. It goes without saying that the old asylum has a long, dark history.
Well, of
Mikhail and her
course.
friends are walking along the third floor of the creepy hospital when she hears an odd noise coming from one of the old patient restrooms.
I thought for the dead one. This is the main floor.
Oh, look at that.
I heard something. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Now, you might wonder why the video abruptly cuts out right after the strange incident with the blind.
Yeah.
And so did I. So I asked Mikhail if there was more footage, and she explained that bizarrely, the camera on her phone just froze right after the incident. Now, at first that might seem a bit suspicious.
A little.
But Mikhail was nice enough to even send me a screen cap of the raw video from her phone to prove the strange lockup.
This is the main phone.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Or is it just
Okay, you know, that one's a little more believable because you're right. If you have the proof from the actual like video itself on your phone that it froze up right there, even though you can tell that it still continues going forward. See, I thought it was going to be like what they saw right there, where you know it went from this like shot right here directly to them walking down the stairs again. But no, the fact that it froze, but the video kept going forward. That's a little more believable. That's okay. That's a little creepy. That's why I don't go into abandoned asylums. So
wind doing some very bizarre things with
that's
the
just
blind
me.
and a glitchy phone. The Sad Observer. This next clip was a private video uploaded to YouTube 6 years ago. A man named Oscar and his family were out having a fun day at a nearby creek. When they checked their footage back, it turned out they were not alone.
¿Por qué no me dijeron? Mira. Ay.
The pale image of a little girl in white can be seen sadly watching them from the creek's edge. Oscar claims that there was no little girl there when they filmed the original video. At least, not that they could see.
Okay. All right, okay, here's what I'll say. Because for a second I thought, just because of how grainy the video is, like, that could just be really, like, a really weird setup of, the branches and bushes and stuff down there. Like, you never know, it could be. But then, like, if you just watch its head, like, it looks away right there and, like, look back. One more time. See, it kind of looks away and looks back quickly.
Oscar claims that there was no little girl there when they filmed the original video.
One more time?
At least, not that they could
Okay,
see.
hold on. But it kind of just did the same...
A walk in the woods.
I don't know, that one's more confusing. All right, this is a better video. I'll give them that. They got better, better footage in this type of stuff, but or than the last few videos. But I don't know, that one's, again, I wish the video wasn't as grainy, but still, there isn't much that I can really explain there
To me
at all.
By a viewer. He says that the video was recorded by his brother Carlos, who would often film himself on hiking treks through the forest of El Moscal, a rural area of Barcelona, Spain. This video was recorded in 2016. Carlos has not gone on a nighttime hike ever since.
Ever since, huh? Oh no. No. Absolutely not. Original is uncut. Oh, okay, no. No, look, okay, here's the thing. Okay, I'll say this. I don't know for sure if that's a ghost. If that might just be some, I don't know, crazy person that's out there. Pardon me. I don't know. I think that just took my breath away a little bit, but I don't know. Even if that's a real, either way, if it's a real person or a ghost, that's a scary ass thing to see out in the middle of the forest. No wonder why that guy hasn't been on a night hike since. I wonder if that's multiple people too. If it's real people. If it's ghosts, then I guess that's different, but it looks like they're wearing like white masks. Like, yeah, like that. Looks like he's wearing like the Scream mask, you know what I mean? If you've ever seen the movie Scream. Or if you ever saw the first Scary Movie, I guess they have it in there too. Oh yeah, smart. Let's hide in a cave when like a couple crazy people are out there like chasing me. No, big mistake. And then let's turn the light off. No, why would... Now you're letting them know where you're at. You should just run back to where you were like supposed to... Wherever your car is. Dude, go back to that. Was it... Wait, hold on. Was that something in the cave that he was just in?
So, what do you think?
Oh,
Is this a
no.
paranormal encounter or a ghost caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I don't know, but that's creepy. I wouldn't want to...
Runner. A man and his wife moved to a new house in the wilderness in Bradford, Pennsylvania.
I should have watched this one during the
Decided
day.
to record a video to send back to his family in California to show them their new place. But he catches something that he didn't expect.
And we're walking. No more holding her purse.
Camera's so shaky.
A lion. Look. Where? The dark part of it up there.
Where?
Dark? Did you see it? No. You better tell me before we get too close. Right up there. And
Where? I don't see...
Yeah, right at the very top. You're tripping. Point it out with the camera.
Oh, wait.
Okay, then stop trying to freak people out and follow me.
Stop trying to freak people out.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Where?
There's the bonfire.
Wait.
Whoa. That was weird. I just saw something run across the screen.
Liar.
What about who stopped this? I don't know.
Can they slow that down?
Shadow. How do I stop this?
A strange
There we
mist
go,
that
slow it
almost
down.
looks like running legs comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's
and
kind of...
disappears behind a bush. Is this something
odd, but
paranormal?
it's...
Or just some bizarre natural phenomenon?
Okay, I don't know. That's really weird. That really is. I'm not gonna lie about that. I mean, the only thing that I can think of, like, to kind of debunk it, so to speak, is that, you know, they were still moving that like entire time. Maybe something, I don't know. The light was catching a glare off something, and it reflected back towards the camera, and it just created that little bit. But I don't know. You would think that it would have done like the whole, like, I don't know. I can't explain that. I really can't. I'll just go with the whole light thing. It'll make me feel better since it's, you know, nighttime right now.
Deja vu.
Ooh, deja
Guys
vu.
on a motorcycle are riding along a lonely back road toward the city of Uti, India, when they spot something a bit strange along the road.
Yeah, slow down. Go
Riders are
back.
speaking the language Tamil. but you don't really need to understand their words to hear just how freaked out they are.
Well, yeah. Oh, did they go back and try to see?
Down the road, they calm down a bit, but then this.
Okay, see what it is,
There,
though.
the video just sort of cuts out. Now, some viewers think that the writer's terrified reactions make the video seem very real. But what do you think? How would you react to repeatedly seeing this on the road?
I would be terrified.
Footsteps.
Okay. No, I would be terrified. And they're right, like, that actually feels like a genuine reaction. Like, the one from the guy earlier that we saw in the Shadow People one, where he was like, oh, son of a bitch, or whatever, when he saw the shadow. Like, that one seemed a little forced. Like, I don't know if I would have believed that. But this one, like, they genuinely seemed freaked out. And, like, I probably would have done the same thing if I was on the road seeing that. And again, I was going to say, if they went back and checked to see if that, like, was something or an actual person or something, then, like, yeah, I would have believed it. But the fact that they saw it twice in, like, 2 different places, and it was wearing the same thing, it seemed like it had the same profile and everything like that, I just wish that the video wouldn't have cut out there. I would have liked to see how the rest of that kind of played out. But I don't know. Yeah, let's hope this last one is just as good as that last number 2.
Popular French YouTuber GhostDX does a very creepy paranormal and ghost hunting series called Chasseur de Fantômes, which in English simply translates to Ghost Hunter.
Oh,
in the series, he travels around.
That sounds so much more fancy than Ghost Hunter.
To remote locations in France to investigate reports of haunted locations and paranormal activity. In this episode, GhostDX spends the night in a haunted house where the owners describe multiple disturbing occurrences.
Seems
Water
creepy.
puddles in the floor, even though there is no rain or leaks. Things go missing around the house, only to show up later in odd locations. But the late night sounds are the most disturbing of all. Doors can be heard opening and closing on their own. Strange voices call out in the night. And loud footsteps can be heard pacing the halls and clambering up the attic steps. GhostDX spends the night in a bedroom right beside the attic stairs.
You can tell he's... Oh, yikes. I was gonna say you can tell he's in the dark because he's in night vision, but... Oh, there we go. It just turned something on. Oh, that was pretty loud. I wish that door would just, like, fly open. Then I'll believe it. Those were pretty loud footsteps. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. But at the same time, how do you know no one's in there? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, he's just trembling right now. I mean, okay, if I was in the dark and I heard footsteps in a place that, like, I was at that I thought I was alone at, again, whether it's a real person or a ghost, I'd be pretty freaked out. So yeah, I'd be trembling too. This poor guy having to be here alone. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you.
Y a quelqu'un?
Oh, now you ask if someone's there.
Je vous entends marcher.
After hearing loud footsteps on the attic stairs, Goosty X opens the door to find nothing. He checks, but no one is in the house. When he climbs the stairs, he finds that the attic light is on, even though that he's certain that he turned all the lights off before bed. Goosty X has no idea what caused the loud footsteps on the stairs. So, if you speak a little French, you can check out the rest of the ghost hunting series over on the YouTube channel, Goosty X.
Why didn't he have like more
Thanks
cameras?
for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter.
Why didn't he have more cameras set up? Like, I feel like that would have been the smart thing to do. Like, but then again, I guess he didn't know that that stuff was going to happen. But still, you want to make sure, and that's a good way to be sure that like you're actually on the property alone and no one comes and tries to mess up what you're trying to do. Because I mean, come on, if you were a trickster. That's a really terrible word to use. But imagine you were someone who likes to like play pranks on people, and you saw someone going in with like a camera into a supposedly haunted house, by themselves for the night. That's like, I don't know. That's like paradise for them. So like, yeah, maybe someone goes in and tries to mess with them when he's in there in a haunted house, trying to film and trying to get like some evidence. So. I don't know. I think that second one was probably better than that last one, but still, that video was much better than the one that I watched before. I wish I would have watched this one before that one, and I actually wish I would have watched that one, or this one during the day as opposed to at night. But thanks for watching this with me. I appreciate you guys very much. Again, if you guys haven't, please be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back next time with hopefully another scary reaction. Thanks, guys.